Well, hello. How's everyone doing out there this week and last week? Missed last week because of, oh my goodness, because of a lot. But anyway, that's all personal. Great to see anyone that's out there. Hopefully, we got some people. Looks like we got two people out there. Looks like 𝐸𝐚𝐬𝐿 came in. 𝐸𝐸𝐿, how are you? Greetings from low country of South Carolina. Well, greetings to you, 𝐸𝐸𝐿. And I know 𝐸𝐸𝐿 was out. I had some music playing right there. Kind of reminds me of 𝐸𝐸𝐿 playing. She does on Mondays, I think, or Tuesday, whatever it was, Tuesday, I think yesterday. She goes and jams where she lives. They go down to the beach and they get out there, get boxes, and have a little fun. So good to see you out there, 𝐸𝐿. Excellent. And I take it you can hear me because you have nobody said anything yet, so that they haven't. Um, this is a subject that I'm going to take my headset off because I don't need it when I'm just me in here. If you start hearing weird sounds or something, just let me know because I won't hear it. This tip this week is about bookmarks. I thought it would be a good subject. All of this spring cleaning stuff, this is right in there with it, really, because if you think about it, how many bookmarks do you have on there, and do you really need them all? That's what I want to really address and go over more than anything else is, do you really feel like you need them all? And then when you can't find it, do you really just go and look for it, or do you actually search your bookmarks, or do you actually go and just retype in Chrome? We're so used to just, what do they say? I'm not going to use JIT. I didn't want to say the word because I'll set off everybody's devices. But let's go look at it. Let's go take a look, because I think it's worthy of the subject anyway, and just kind of go over what I'm talking about and what we can do. And there's also one thing I wanted to mention. Being a product expert, I learned from other experts, and also answering questions in the forums. Sometimes extensions, there's some cool bookmark extensions allow you to change the folder, what it looks like, the icons, change different things, add colors, do all that kind of stuff, which is all super cool. But some of those extensions can bring up issues when you're having trouble with Chrome. So that all being said, let's go right to it. Let's get right into it. Slide on down. So I have just a blank Chrome window open, and you can go to one of the easiest ways I feel is to go to the three dot menu, which is up in the top here. And I'm going to go down to bookmarks and lists. And when I go to that bookmarks and lists, I have a choice. And you're probably not going to see this. Maybe you are. Okay. Bookmark this tab, hide bookmark, show bookmarks, and bookmark manager. That's the one. That's the one I want. Bookmark manager. That's what I'm going to go to, because this allows me to manage my bookmarks just like it says. So now that I'm in here, you can see I have a window open. And again, I don't know how clear this is. Hopefully it's clear enough, but that's why I zoom in a little bit and kind of to kind of show you. But this just shows from the Bookmarks bar, all of the things that I have in the bookmark. It has all of those listed right here, what I have already right up here. So if you look, it's all the same here to there. Okay, so that's my bookmark bar. And you can go into these, like each one of these has stuff inside it. Like my Google stuff is very big. I don't know the last time I went through all this. I'll find something cool about Google or something, and I'm like, oh, I want to keep that or use that as a reference. But do I really go back to it, or do I just search again, especially since things are changing all the time? So this is a good time, in my opinion, to go and probably clean some of this out. Go through your bookmarks and see, especially if you know there's some that you go to all the time. I'm not saying anything about those. Again, those of you that are just joining, we're talking about bookmarks today. So the other thing is that you can search bookmarks, which is super cool. I love this because this one, if I wanted to find let's just put the word feedback in. I can find all the ones that had to do with feedback. And this goes to show you, this is feedback This is a Google product. Actually, one of our product experts, David King, he made an amazing thing that shows you how to give feedback in every single app that Google does. It's pretty cool. This one is feedback for music. How to eliminate feedback in music. So it'll give you anything, and it's a Google search product, so it's going to find a lot of cool stuff and things that way. So how do you use your bookmarks? And do you use mostly just folders? Because one thing that people don't like is that it's just a plain colored folder, not easy to find, can't change it without doing an extension, which I get. To me, all I need is the words really anyway. I mean, I do understand what they're saying. And then I have YouTube. I access YouTube all the time. So I have my YouTube, just a plain link, no folder to get to that one. That one's a big deal. And then over here, I have a timer. This is a timer that I use on some of my game shows. So I want to have access to that right away, because a lot of times on the game show, I may need to get to that timer, and it's Chrome based. So that's the two sitting up front. But you can always hit these little double arrows that are over here. If you click on those, it extends and shows you all of your bookmarks that aren't in a folder, that are all just sitting there where I've added to a folder. It's kind of crazy. Jolins has a comment out there. She says, I sort mine the same way, well-labeled folders. Yeah, I think that's a key thing. Well-labeled folders, I think, does the trick. You can see, and I've done it since I'm a Google product expert, I'm in Google all the time. So I have YouTube, because I have to work on that for the community and things like that. And for you guys, Yahoo, I have Yahoo Fantasy, Yahoo Email that I use. So that's what I do there. And then fun. I have one that's fun. Then I have one that's video and images that I use. And then I'm also into Little League. I umpire in Little League, so this might be references to that and all that kind of stuff. But I think the biggest thing is looking through these folders, there's stuff I don't even use anymore. Like, I don't even know what half of them do. Like, it might have been really cool, but then I'm like, well, wow, I guess I need to go check that out. And I didn't want to clean mine out, because then you wouldn't be able to see the things like I'm talking about right now and what you might want to do. Such a good idea to clean. Yes, I search and save sites to send to our club's newsletter editor weekly. That's very good. See, then you might have a repository just for that. Don't need to save them all. Yeah, that's the key. I mean, I think that's the key thing here. It's supposed to be a bookmark to take you there quickly and just kind of bookmark it. It's like bookmark a page in your book that you're reading, or something like that, or bookmark a page where something of interest happened. Or if you're back in the old days, like when we used to have encyclopedias, I used to bookmark numerous pages that were that I needed to go back and reference for a book report that I was doing, or something like that. Those make sense. That's probably the most bookmarks, but we have hundreds of bookmarks now. So I think it's something that we really need to just go through and clean. There you go. Yep. And folders within folders within. Yeah, exactly. That's right, Andrew. And sometimes it takes longer to search my bookmarks than to search the site of Google. Yeah, absolutely. Exactly. And if you know it's easy to reference, or you're not sure what the term's going to be, and if you have an example like what I'm talking about, let's say a YouTube folder that I need to go find my YouTube ID. I don't advertise that, but I need to go where to find that. I can click on a link in YouTube and name it whatever I want. So one thing that's nice too is any site that you're on, this little star in Chrome, if it's highlighted, like this one is blue, otherwise it would be blank. If it's highlighted, that means you have it somewhere. That means you have it as a bookmark somewhere in your bookmarks. So that's just a little added tip there. And if you want to add something to your bookmarks, you would click that star, and you can edit the bookmark from this tab too, for this tab. So you can edit it. I just highlighted over top of it, and it says you can edit the bookmark for that tab. Like maybe you want to move it over into this folder instead of it being in this folder. You can do something like that. So that is what I am wanted to share with you today, talking about bookmarks. Anybody that uses other browsers and stuff, because they all have, pretty much a browser has a bookmark no matter what. Let me know what you do. Let me know some interesting ways you organize and what you do and what you have. That is all I have for today. I'm going to take us on out. There will be a backstage pass. I will open that up for everyone. As a matter of fact, I'm going to turn that on right now. And then I'm going to also send to the community a message for you to come join me in the backstage pass. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you. And we will see you on the flip side. See you next week, folks. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm sorry. Others also called favorites. Yes, that's true. It is called favorites in some of the other browsers, etc. All right, I'm going to end this. Thank you very much. Appreciate you, folks. Take us on out, and we will see you next time. Let's go. There we go. You.